Welcome to The Family Album, the podcast where one man embarks on an extraordinary journey to uncover the untold chapters of his family's history. Armed with genealogy records and fueled by a mission to reveal the greatest story ever told, he leverages social media to weave together the threads of his ancestral tapestry. Join us as he connects with scattered biological family members across America, unraveling the mysteries that bind us through generations. Get ready for a captivating exploration into the heart of individual histories and the shared narrative that shapes us all. This is The Family Album.
All right, welcome to the podcast, my show here. I'm your host, Chris Shaw. This show is called The Family Album because what I am trying to accomplish is build the family album for my children and also for my family. The reason that I'm bringing it to social media or making videos about it is because I'm looking for the family members that are out there that we just have never met, or we don't know who and where our family are located in the United States. Now, the mission that I have is for me to locate all my family members, or as many as I can, and then we can start to come together and put these pieces to the puzzle together in order for us to really see how big or how great our family tree is. Now, this is being done for the children, of course, so that they know where they come from. We always sit here, and the story that we are told are the ones that we learn about through school or whatever. You came from Africa. You came, you were slaves, things of these natures. Those are stories that were told by people other than ourselves. So I wanted to take the opportunity to get a little bit more personal. I will just show only the information that I'm gathering using records, not DNA. DNA, to me, wouldn't really prove that we're family if you didn't get it from the original source, the one that passed away. Can't test DNA on live people and then say that they're from an area or a place that we have no ties to at all. I've never heard in my family anything about a tribe located anywhere outside of America. I have been told that I have Indian in my family. So that's the reason that I've started looking into the family a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here to the video here, and I'm using Ancestry.com to do this. So let us go ahead and switch screens, or maybe you'll be able to see the screen now. And we're going to start off again. Like I said, this is me, Chris Shaw. This is for my family that are connected to these people that I'm about to display here on the screen. So we go all the way back up to the top to my third great-grandfather, or my great-grandparents, J.C. Shaw and Emma Shaw. J.C. was James. I don't know what his middle name was, but that's why I'm looking for enlisting the help of my family to reach out to us and let us know if your granddaddy or your third great-granddaddy is also, or second, or whatever, J.C. Shaw. So let's get into some details. All right, looks like James C. Shaw, or J.C. Shaw, was born in 1852 in Tennessee. He had 3 sons and 2 daughters with Emma Shaw between 1860 and 1875. He died in Texas. So that's what I've gathered so far. I will take a look here and go into a little bit more detail so we can follow the timeline. But around 1852, he was born in Tennessee. If you know this name and you know exactly the month and day, please share that with us. Of course, you see you had sons, daughters, as mentioned in the story that they gave for him. We know that the story is a whole lot bigger or a lot more than this, but this is a starting point, and that's why I'm looking to try to build this with my family that's out there. So I want you to comment and reach out to me. I'll have that information available, but I want you to reach out to me so that we can start speaking either through Ancestry.com. I know a lot of them have private areas, but it says that he was residing in Fanning, Texas, and he died in Texas. I think if we can go back up here, it looks like he was in Honey Grove, Texas as well. Yeah, he resided in Honey Grove, Texas. But I'd like to go and take a look at some of the documents, some of the facts that are there that we can take a look at. So as you see, he had his son, Jackson Johnny Shaw, right? Jackson Shaw, Jack Shaw. Spouse, of course, Emma. And then you go down, you have, we can't find their fathers, their mothers. That's what I'm trying to see. Anything after 1860, I'll be able to locate that. Some of the same information here, places where he resided. But I'd like to kind of get a little bit closer, take a little bit more details inside of the actual documentation. This is where the documents are coming from. So let's see, click on in here. Same information. We can tell right there in 1870s he was in Honey Grove. You see he only had 2 children down there at the bottom. Yeah, 2 children down there. He was 22 years old at the time. Emmett was 30. So that was a nice little age difference there. But let's go look at the records real quick. All right, so you see James Shaw there in 1870, U.S. Federal Census. Now, I want to point out a few things that I'm also noticing as I'm looking in here. He has 5 children now. This is prior to we were looking where he had 2 children, but now he has 5 children. And let's take a look at the actual document, because I want to point out some things. As you can see, that said Jock Shaw, when we know it's Jack or Jackson. So that's why we're trying to clear out some things. Let me zoom in real quick. Scroll down here. So right about there he is. James Shaw shows that he was 28. Now, if you notice here, he says he was a farmer, farm labor. So, and Emma was a housekeeper. Born in Tennessee, she was born in Georgia. Now you see where it says she was born in Georgia. He was 28 or 29 years old, it looks like. Can't really tell, but he only had Jack and Alice. Now look what the race is for the parents, which is black and black, BB, and then MM. So we scroll up and let's see what is BB and M. This is why I'm reaching out to see where and who and what we really are. Let's see if we can zoom in. All right, so right there. So it says this is where they were. That's what professional trades they were. It shows he was on a farm, age, sex, but then here shows that the parents were black and then mulatto. But what about Indian? I've heard about everything else, but mulatto, I thought that had to be a mixing of the races. This is a birthplace, right? So we go down. Let's see if we can scroll back down and check out the birthplace. What did it say? Georgia for Emma, right? You get down here. Yes. It says Tennessee, Georgia, Texas for the babies. Okay. So I just want us to remember that, get some of these details that we have about the family, because, and we're starting from the top, trying to figure out where we are in the picture and tie anything together, because we don't know what's out there for us that we could be missing. So let's take a look at the, we're going to go back and look at the other, since I don't have any pictures for them, and that's why I'm reaching out to the family to see if maybe you all have pictures of James C. Shaw. But let's go here. Looks like he was 28. She was 30 at the time. So at first it was that big difference on the last one to where he was 22 and she was 30 then. So the information, I don't know who was taking the information or what, but they were dwelling 47 at first, and now they're dwelling number 34. Then you go in here, you scroll on down. Let's see, where are we at? I think let's see. Scroll on down and a little bit more. Right there. There we go. J.C. Shaw right there. Okay. Everybody's black now. If you can look down the list, everybody's black. Male and female. Wife. Now he was a farmer at first, and now he works in a restaurant. What happened? Where are those records? Do we have any information about what happened to James's land? He was born in Texas, but now look where Emma was born. South Carolina, SC. At first it said Georgia on the last one. And so it follows all the children were born in Texas, and then now they're South Carolina babies. Wish I had some photos. I don't have any photos. And again, we're just getting started here. I'm not expecting this to go quick. I just want to get some things going so that we can start building and telling the greatest story never told, which is our family story. Now go back and look at the tree here. And you can see it starts with JC, but here's what we're doing. JC and Emma made children. Scroll on down a little bit. And you see my great-granddaddy, my second granddaddy is Jackson Shaw, which is Jack or Jock, who knows? But I'm trying to figure this information out. And if you know something about it, I like to know about it too. And my grandmother there was Narcissus. But here's the brothers and sisters of JC. These are the family members that I'm looking for. Allie, Maddie, Alonzo, Mary, Arthur Shaw. Where are those relatives where are those relatives? That's what I'm trying to locate, that have these same parents and these same through lines and connections that we have here. So that's the first episode, Mr. J.C. Shaw, that we got. And we'll be continuing this journey as well. But I appreciate you. Take care and have a great time. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I encourage everyone out there, even if you're not a part of my family, to start looking into your family history so you can tell the story of what and who you are and where you come from. Till next time, today's episode was about James C. Shaw and Emma Shaw. We'll dig more into details with Emma as we go on further, but I like to kind of go down the line as we do. We got plenty to talk about. Talk to you all soon. Take care. And I love you. Love my family. Love you all out there. Take care.
As we conclude this episode of The Family Album, we invite you, our extended family of listeners, to be a part of this incredible journey. Connect with the host by leaving your thoughts and comments. Click on the Family Connection link to join in building the collective album of our shared heritage. Your stories, insights, and connections matter. Let this be the spark that ignites your own quest into the past. Take the time to research your family history, unveil the unique chapters that make up your story, and share your side of the familial narrative. Remember, every family has a tale to tell. Thank you for being a vital part of The Family Album. Until next time, keep exploring, connecting, and embracing the richness of your heritage.